Yes, and welcome back to Zoom in Africa. This is Meet the CEO segment. Glad you're tuned into. The wonderful four is our SMS line. We would like to interact with you. As we said earlier, you know, sometimes we keep on saying what a man can do, a woman can do better. But in this case, it's a man who is doing better in a woman's field. And we want to hear your suggestions on 244. That is our SMS line.
Yes, and if you remember that a while back we had Susie Limited.
Yeah.
Yes, and she's one who has done very amazingly in this sector, and hundreds and thousands of people are graduating within the hair and beauty courses. How is the competition up there in terms of business and these people who are graduating?
The competition is there, I agree, but at the end of the day, it's what you call customer satisfaction. It doesn't matter the location where you're located. You have so many salons in Kenyatta Market, Gara, and the rest. But you can hear always guys all the way from Meru coming to Kenyatta Market, and as you have a client coming all the way from Meru. So the competition, I believe, is customer satisfaction and the PR you use to satisfy your customers. Because at the end of the day, once you can do very well in this hair industry, but once your speeches are not good and your PR is not good, you can't survive in this industry for long.
I would want to pick up a point where you say that you had to relocate because of so many things. I believe it's the challenges that you were talking about, but of course you learned something. That is why you progressed and your business grew to what it is today. But what was the major challenge? Why did you have to relocate? How important is choosing a location, especially for a salon?
Mainly, me haven't done a count or what you do a feasibility study, but I believe once you go a certain area, you know, this type of a clientele, they deserve these and these are what they want mainly. So me, I mainly focused the class of the people that will be comfortable intermingling with them and doing their hair comfortably. The first issue that I relocated that place is the place was so small for me. That's one of the main. The other challenge, it was water. So we didn't have opportunity to hold the big tanks for water. So those are one of the two main factors that made me to relocate. But where I went, the place is good. It's good and it's doing good.
Yes, we do appreciate that you have actually said you have not done accounts or any other thing in terms of marketing and the likes. But from that then, here comes my question. What is it that you've learned on the job as an administrator, as a chief executive officer, that you love others to borrow a leaf from you?
So to me, I believe in this industry, what you do mainly, you tend to listen more to the customers, and they tell you so many things concerning about this industry. The one they can tell you, why don't you try this chemical? Why don't you try this product? Through getting comment from the customers and many details from the customer, it enable you to get more knowledge and where you need to move. Some other styles, I come with them, like a bridal styling. Majority of the gel styling, I'm the proprietor, majority of the gel styling, and people come and try to see if I can do this, can I fit in this industry? If I try this, can it work on my face? So out of that and through the communication and discussion through the customers, that's where you get so many ideas. And they also give you the tips. Why don't you try this in this industry? Why don't you try this? And also me, I go to my guys whom we have school together, or the guys who are in the same industry. We share so many things concerning. Mainly one of the guys that we normally talk so much is Monga. He's a bit more senior to me and has been in this industry for many years. He tells me so many things. So that's where we get to learn more of these things.
Well, we read a couple of SMSs. Passion moves men beyond themselves. And also beyond their shortcomings, beyond their failures. To be successful, the first thing to do is to fall in love with your work. That is passion for nature.
Yes, thank you so much, passion for nature. And talking about the passion that you have yourself to do this kind of work. Now, how are you able now to motivate your workers so that at least they pass on the same? Because I'm looking at where you're saying that the customer is right. And even right here, we do appreciate that. Much in fact, I remember this one fact that one of the chief executive officers came with, that the customer is always right.
That's a principle.
But at times you're right, but at the end of it all, the customer is still right.
You have to satisfy the customer.
Me, I believe in all industries, the PR is the key factor. And we always, as a service stars, we have the principal states. The customer is always right, despite the situation. Because, for example, if a customer can get all the way she have come, all the way she have left so many salons to come into our own salon. So our staff, we normally go for them for what we call orientation, other what we call reasons to upgrade their PL and how they need to perform.
Okay.
And once we are having one of our main pastors called Pastor Chege, he does the training of the PL. He does possibly on Mondays. Monday morning hours we don't open till around 11.
Okay.
He normally does the PL. And the first approach to a customer, you're supposed to shake the customer's hand. That's the first approach. And that it gives the customer the comfortability and the platform to feel the customer is at home.
At home.
So we do it through the observation mainly, and some customers are different. We have 3 types of customer, or 4. There are whom we call their corporate customers who always cooperate. There are some we call regulators. They always analyze. Unamweka treatment akwambia, why do you have to put this one? They always keep you on toes, keep asking you questions. There are still who are called energizers. They want fancy style. You can put them waves. On the spot, they go direct to the sink, nioshe tena, and put me another style. Or they can just give it dry as it is and starting upwards. So you have to understand all the customers. So this is what one of the main issues you can say about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite commendable. I know.
For sure.
People who really disturb.
Yeah.
But
We have 4 type of people.
I hope you're not one of them.
we are not
She looks a cooperator.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like
If you can tell her hair looks nice, definitely she'll agree. She won't give a negative or positive or negative to say no, something like that. But on the other side, if she's a cooperator, she has energizers depending on the way she had a makeup, blah, blah, she's energizer.
You see?
Okay.
But I would want to know, for a long time, as we said earlier, this field has been seen by so many people as a women's field, but for a man to succeed in this industry, what does it take?
You have to have a discipline and to be a man of principles. To me, I'm born a cooperator. To cooperate as someone who can cooperate. More so, me, I'm an energizer, part of it. At times I get hyper, and more so, I'm a regulator. If I can say this I don't want, means to me is final. So me, I'm very strict, and this have made me to reach to where I'm reached because of main issue concerning about discipline. Discipline is a key factor. You know, dealing with 3 days, you know.
Okay.
You're a gentleman, you know.
And she's a lady, she knows.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
She knows.
Thank you for that clarification. And looking at this, then, what has kept you going? Who inspires you? What is the drive behind your business?
One of the main drive in this industry, there is a certain guy, I don't know him actually his real name, but he's in States. He's about like me, but he's doing very well. The guy at the start is now around 60, but he's still in the hair industry, and he's doing well. At times I get to read more about his magazine. He's always in flight from UK to US and other places, and he's doing marvelous in styling. And this is where I feature in. And more so, he is more into it in this industry to get to know more things to be done in the right way. Because in Kenya, we're having a challenge. Women are losing a lot of hair at this point. There is always a reason why. And to get a solution in this is not easy. It's just a matter of following the light instruction and going to the light salonist and we get the light instruction how to cope with the hair.
Wow. Maybe it's this point we get consultation for free. If there's something I would be scared of is to lose my hair on this part.
Yeah, okay. At least she hasn't lost.
No, and I'm not planning to.
Okay.
And what are the major causes for that? Because I believe that those who have gone to the extent of having to plant new hair, because does it really grow after it's damaged?
One of main causes, if I can start with the causes of hair damages, you normally see the big braids. People normally does. We should cut the small hair, then you put a very big braid. It doesn't accommodate the weight. So sometimes you keep it loose at night, so it will keep pulling gradually.